Hey guys, welcome to the new video on the channel. Today we're going to look at something that I would call a middle in between of the really cool game and more like the tag demo. Teardown. Teardown is the story about a one-person journey through the troubles of the capitalism and the family life. Your company is down on its luck, but you still need to support your dear old mom, and the only way you can do that is by accepting increasingly dogly jobs. One thing leads to another, and you'll be quickly finding yourself being blackmailed into doing another thing, from stealing advanced robotics to dumping evidence into the sea. Sounds funny enough? Yeah guys, exactly, it is a super cool game. So before we start really getting deep into the Teardowns world, I would like to ask you to like this video, check if you're subscribed to our channel, comment down below what you think about Teardown, and which next game you want to see on our channel. So guys, let's dip into it. So you can generally consider Teardown to be a first-person heist game, but one where you every member of the Ocean's 11 game. But rather than relying on being handsome as George Clooney, you have to rely on ever-increasingly arsenal of the tools. You start off with a sledgehammer, but rapidly work your way things like shotguns, explosive charges, and even rocket launches. These robberies get harder even through, of course. Teardown is built upon the technical wizardry that allows almost anything in the world to be destroyed. The destruction is completely gone far. Take a sledgehammer to the wall and you will crack open a plaster and brick at the exact position you struck. Drive a large boat in a wooden cabin built atop a pier, and the cabin and boat will crunch, splinter and collapse into the sea. Yeah guys, the destruction here is better than in any game you can find. This is why in the beginning I said that it might feel like a tech demo, because we don't have much games like this. Well, except the Minecraft and Battlefield. But obviously the old ones, not the new ones, of course. So each mission gives you an infinite period to walk around, normally with the half a dozen vehicles to drive, an arsenal of upgradable tools with which wreak havoc. It's Tinker's dream. Can I build a shot car to the second floor, or is the building by the shotgun hole in the wall, parking a truck outside, and positioning planks as ramps? Well, yes you can. Can I use a crane to load two small boats onto the third and large boat, then snail all three into the side of the house? Yes, I can. And I have, and oh my god, I should do it actually. It means that a lot of your time on each level it will be spent by smoothing on your road and opening up the two buildings of the side. Laying planks to help you get around, opening the shortcuts. This all will help you a 2-minute run in a 30-second, let's say. And then off the most satisfying aspect of the campaign, it's a great job, because some of the missions can feel genuinely unfair. There is also a matter of the final mission, which I'm not going to spoil here, but guys, it does need discussion. You still have to destroy the final mission, but with the aim of protecting something, it makes feel like a throwback to games like Blast Corps, a strange little Nintendo 64 game all about driving into the buildings to save the world, along with only smashing the walls and destroying the buildings. Only smashing and burrowing are in service of plotting the fastest possible route in the specific objects in the mission. The flexibility that allows the different approaches is all important. Firstly, the game makes the wise decision is settling multiple missions in each location, all by forcing you to find new ways of traveling familiar spaces. Each mission is also repeatedly easy to finish successfully, with the set of primary objectives that are strengthened out and the set of option objectives which initially seem impossible. The mission I'm trying to improve my time on right now requires that I steal 4 paintings from a sprawling mansion before escaping via speedboat. For example, and I achieve this easily with a 60-second time limit, with a few seconds to spare. The house contains a few or 4 optional paintings to steal is, right now, a source of horror. How I'm gonna do it in just a few seconds? Well, the answer, I don't need to. I'll start over and hire the layout to build up the new blueprint, and well, it's just a waste of time. The sheer scale of mod support for Teardown means that despite having only officially released, you can already travel through the workshop to discover new ways to play the game. It's only overpowered tools, either you can find the new way more challenging maps and new modes even. The world is truly your sandbox in Teardown, and while the story mode might be all about destruction, the game is going to end up with the legacy that's just more about the sheer creativity and those who play it. Teardown is a power fantasy, but an unusual one for the games. Every person who used Wikipedia or listened to podcasts eventually find out the arid roads across dirty grass formed by the footwall walkers normally represent in the most efficient way of the navigating space. Teardown is a game in which you can make those desired paces real. perhaps about the environment according to your own whims. Failing that I accept some tweaks of the game's physics that are already impressive. To be clear, with the objects able to crumble around the world, that's always changing. But there's also a little random, and sometimes I find myself every suffering with the glitchy edges of becoming interactions in my pursuit of the fastest times, or frustrated when the road worked last time failed after a quick load caused the objects to settle in just slightly different positions. This is a really small component in the context game. The only reason I'm not giving Teardown like the biggest score is because it's still kind of an early access and I want to see more and more of it. What is it becoming? At this stage, it is toweling achievement in tearing down towels, where it's worth your time. So honestly, if you're interested in game development, if you want to have some fun after a long working day, Teardown is a great game for you. Like I said, it can be either the game that you play and enjoy your time, or it's gonna be something that you test around. Well, maybe even something similar like a Minecraft. Thank you everyone for watching this review, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and tell us which game you wanna see next. Bye!